Hello, everybody, and welcome to our weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition online role-playing adventures. We live stream our sessions every Friday evening. You can keep up with our adventures on YouTube, as well as catch weekly recaps on roguewatson.com. I am Chris, your Dungeon Master, and I am joined by our awesome players. Eric, playing Chasm, the half-elf warlock. Hello, Eric.
Hello.
How's your lake house?
It's fantastic.
Heather, playing Bryces, the tiefling sorcerer. Hello, Heather.
Hello.
How is your lake house?
Much probably cooler than his.
Probably.
Oh,
Reese,
Don't go
playing
AC.
Tim. Nah, no AC out there, yeah. Playing Tim, the Warforged cleric. Hello, Reese.
I own a regular house.
You don't, yeah. Just normal old house. Rochelle, playing Corinne, the blue dragonborn sorcerer. Hello, Rochelle.
Hi. I
Hi.
technically don't own our house.
Oh, that's sad.
I know.
And Raymond, playing Halfred, the halfling ranger. Hello, Raymond.
he's never even heard of a house. It just goes.
This is all just a cardboard facade behind him. Pushed over.
I'm just a really small person.
We use Roll20.net for our tabletop campaign, Skype for video chat, and I am recording it all using Open Broadcaster software. Previously on Storm King's Thunder, the party, having just defended themselves against an assassination attempt, were barely able to loot the corpses and tie up the single living assailant before the terrified innkeeper brought the town guard to the scene. The guardsmen were wholly unprepared to handle a crime scene such as this, and so simply carted away the corpses and agreed to let the party keep the living killer until morning, at which point they agreed to deliver him to Sheriff Southwell. In the morning, half the party interrogated the killer, while the other half had a robust breakfast. The interrogators were able to learn that the assassins...
Yeah, let's
Oh,
move
sorry.
on.
Most important meal of the day.
Yeah.
Tell us more about this book.
It was a continental breakfast.
I forget what was oatmeal, wasn't it, Alfred? I believe it was some
I think
oatmeal.
it was porridge.
A porridge. There you go.
Made by the innkeeper herself.
That's right. The interrogators were able to learn that the assassins had been hired on order of Captain Zelen, the chief Zentarum responsible for the attack on Nightstone, and that Zelen himself is working for a Zent spy master called the Weevil, who seems to have a particular interest in Bryces. The party delivered the killer as requested, meeting Sheriff Markham Southwell, a gruff but well-meaning man, interested in keeping his town safe more than anything, and so wary of the party and the excitement they had brought. He told them they would be watched while in the city limits. Leaving the sheriff's office, Corinne was engaged by a beggar, who whispered a time and place to her when she got close. After Kazan failed to glean any knowledge from the townsfolk, they went to the specified meeting place and were greeted by none other than Beldora herself. After taking the news of her parents' death, she revealed that they would need to meet her handler, Thwip Ironbottom, to decode the ledger they were carrying. Before anything else could be said, however, the party was interrupted by the arrival of a veritable army of frost giants at the gates of Bryn Shander. The leader of the army, Drufi, was demanding someone named Artis Kimber and something called the Ring of Winter. Sirac, the local fisherman, revealed that Artis was his father, but was confident he was nowhere in the town, as the man hadn't been seen in a decade. Before any further discussion could be had, Drufi, his 2 winterwolves, and 2 other frost giants attacked the southwest gate, the giants throwing boulders that incapacitated Beldora immediately, and almost Ogric as well. The party fired at the giants from the ramparts, but the situation seemed dire. Kazan ran to get help for Beldora, while Tim and Sirac concocted a Hail Mary tactic, involving tripping giants with ropes and climbing up their thighs. It succeeded in distracting most of the enemies for quite a while, but also resulted in Sirac being mashed into a gory red pile in the white snow. Meanwhile, the remainder of the party managed a concentrated effort that felled one of the giants and one of the wolves. Now, with the giants tearing down the gates, 2 of their local allies down, and Tim fashioning a grappling hook from the remains of Sirac, the party looked to how they will survive this brutal siege. And that is where you all Left the... That's right.
I kind of
That's-
forgot. I kind of forgot that's what was happening.
Yep.
This is a bummer.
Yes, so the current situation... I'm going to delete the grappling hook thing because I do remember now. Thank you for that. The current situation... There's one winter wolf engaged with Sir Beric outside the front gates. There are two frost giants hammering their axes into the front gate leading into the town. And you all are on the walls. Ogric is up in one of the towers. The rest of you are standing along the walls. And Tim is behind the frost giant leader, fashioning a grappling hook. And
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yep. Corinne.
And like, who am I? Oh yeah, Ograk. I'm controlling Ograk too, right?
Yes, you are. That's correct.
Okay. Oh God. Okay. Did we come up with like a better strategy, or we're just going for it?
The winter wolf is almost dead.
All right.
It has been pelted with a good number of things, including Sir Beric's mallet a couple of times. The two giants are actually looking pretty healthy. They have not been hit very much at all.
Oh, good. I'm glad about that. So does this look right? Is this wolf like 40, 50 feet? He's closer.
He's closer. The Beric, the wolf, and the two giants are all about 15 to 30 feet below you. The walls are about 15 feet high, and the giants are literally like at the gate underneath the ramparts that you're standing on.
Okay. How do I get Ograk's character sheet again?
Hold shift and double click on her token. I believe that should do it.
That does not seem to be working for me. I don't know. Is that working for everyone else?
It works for me.
Hmm.
Try clicking faster.
Oh, like a double click. No, it's not working. I don't know why. It worked the last time.
You know
what? Because I have the ruler still. Okay.
Oh,
never
yeah.
mind.
That's
Got it. All right.
Those fireworks?
No, it's Eric shutting the door.
Oh, okay. It's a squeaky door. It sounded like sparklers going off.
Okay.
I like your apartment, Chris.
Oh, man.
That is probably fireworks.
Okay.
All right. So Ograk's going to shoot her crossbow at this wolf.
All right. How does Ogric murder that wolf?
Arrow just goes right through the eye.
All right. Arrow goes right through the eye. The wolf lets out one last exhalation of frosty breath and
All
falls
right.
over.
And then Corinne will cast Witch Bolt on this guy.
Okay. The witch. I will remind you, Rochelle. You do have a point of inspiration that you have not used yet.
What does that do again?
It gives you an advantage on a roll, or just lets you re-roll.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to use that yet, but just want to remind you that you have it.
Okay. Sure. We can use that. Assuming you're telling me that now for a reason.
I mean, I just realized that everybody else had used theirs and you hadn't, so I thought maybe you'd forgotten.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Actually, I think I still have mine.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that is up here on our character sheet. Okay. Yeah. So we'll.
Yes.
Well,
So-
now. Oh, it was there. I unclicked it.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess I will re-roll that. Should I just re-roll? Like, should I just re-roll the whole thing, or just the?
Just re-roll your d20 for the attack. That will absolutely hit.
Okay, and then I always forget how this works. So can I use my twin spell at this point too? Now that I've already cast it.
You can. I shouldn't have told you that it hit before you said you were going to, but that's fine.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Next time. Okay, so I'm also going to use my
15.
twin spell to hit this guy as well. So that is. So it's 1 sorcery point for the spell level, right? So it's just 1 sorcery, 1 sorcery point.
Yeah, 1 sorcery point,
Okay.
yes. And that lets you do it on 2 people for the 1, right? That's what that...
Yeah, so it just lets me target a second creature. So
Okay.
I'm just targeting the other frost giant.
All right. Your lightning arcs out and connects with both of them and spreads through them. Okay. Bryces.
Let's see. I'm having some trouble with Roll20, so we're gonna see what happens. It keeps telling me I'm losing connection, but I'm still connected to everything else. Alright, so we got Sir Barrick up. And he's
Yes.
next to what I think is the leader dude,
That's
probably.
right. Yep, Droofy, the one in the middle.
Alright, Sir Barrick in his continuation of I am a badass. Will swing his maul.
All right. He smacks him right in the thigh bone with his maul.
Yeah, good job, Sir Barrick. And then where's this? See if I can get my character sheet to open.
Yeah, my Roll20 is just failing me completely.
Just doesn't want to open.
It's just my
It
character
opens.
sheet.
Mm.
Mine is literally just my character sheet. As soon as I hit that, then it's like, your connection to the server is MIA.
Yeah, I'm getting it with that.
So, I need to think about this because I only had 1 level 1 and 2 level 2s left. So, Chris, you might have to just hit the
Yeah,
button for me.
I've got it up. Depending on what you want to do.
Let's do for level 1. The crap. What's it called? What am I thinking of, Chris? Read my mind.
You've got magic missile, chaos bolt, shield at first level.
Let's do Chaos Bolt. We'll use that as my last level 1 for right now. I still have some sorcery points. I can spend 2 to get another spot if I need to.
Okay.
And we'll cast it at the same guy.
Okay. Boy. Okay. 15. That is either fire or thunder.
I have a feeling fire would be really good against a frost giant.
Yeah, okay.
We'll go with that.
Alright. The chaos bolt turns into an orb of fire and slams into Droofy. Okay, Kazan. If you would like me to open your character sheet, you can let me know. But
Yeah, seems to take several days to load, and then the red thing comes up there and says, "You're having problems." I think Skype would be the trickier thing for it to do, but apparently it is Roll20.
yeah, that is odd.
Oh, let me see if I can get it before it turns off. All right, so what is the situation, real quick?
The wolf is dead. Your teammates have been shooting Droofy, the leader giant. The two giants are still hammering away at the gates with their axes.
And I'm on the walls,
You are on the walls currently.
and we're not in melee range. We're just shooting them.
You're not. Well, you know what? You are too in melee range because the wall that you're standing at. You're in melee range, but I don't think you can make a melee attack because you're literally
Okay.
you guys are standing on a wall right now. The wall, you and Corinne are standing on the wall that's right over the front gate, and you guys are literally looking at the top of their helmets. Like they are just as tall as the wall you're on, so you can't really.
All right, which one are we shooting? The middle one?
Yeah.
Yes, the leader.
Droopy.
Droofy.
All right, just blast him and then Eldritch Blast, I guess. Is Sir Beric still out there?
Yep.
He is.
He's being a badass.
He's out there swinging his maul around.
How many? What's my spell situation? I think I have one spell left.
Let's see.
I think did Dissonant Whispers on the wolf last time.
You have Warlock spell slots 1 left.
Okay. Let's. Do I have enough action stuff to cast Mirror Image and run outside?
Yeah, you do.
Then I think I would like to try that. He is going to focus his mind and blur his thoughts together to create multiple copies, and then all of those copies are going to run out of the door, and all three will turn to Sir Beric and nod.
Sir Barrett looks at you astounded.
Or 4, I guess, because it's me and 3
You and
copies.
3 others? Okay.
I think that's how it works.
Whoops, ignore that. I just accidentally hit
Just
that.
to. Although, can I?
Also,
Well, I don't know. They're still attacking the gate, aren't they?
They are still hammering on the gate right now. Which symbol did we use for...
There leave.
Yeah, where is that? I can never find... There it is. Yeah. Okay. You run out one of the side of the front gate.
around Sir Barrett, keep him alive.
That's right. 4 of you are around Sir Barrett. All right. Say what?
How about Ogric?
Ogric's up in the tower. She's the only one of you that
Wait. Does he belong to Kaz? Is Kazan controlling Ogric or?
No,
No,
Kazan is
Thorin.
controlling Beldora, who I don't think ever got to do anything.
Oh,
I ran her broken body to the hospital in my
yeah.
first round. Okay, I think it. Okay,
Oh, there you go.
it's intermittent, but
Yeah, your game finally finished updating.
yes. Thank you.
You can't
was
download
probably-
things and yeah.
No.
Okay. Halfred.
all right.
You and Mr.
Markham's
Southwell.
gonna shoot Droopy.
Droofy.
Poopy.
That was terrible.
It was terrible. Just goes right over his head.
Curses. Oh wait, that is not leader like that's not leader like me. Halfred's gonna use his bonus action to move his Hunter's Mark onto Droopy.
Okay.
He's gonna shoot his longbow at Droopy. Whoa!
Boy.
Holy shit.
Get Frost Slayer. Whoa!
Holy shit.
19 damage.
19 damage. All right.
From downtown.
Yes, yeah.
So I got you, Markham.
That arrow went into the side of Droofy's neck.
He was emboldened by Kazan's march down
That's
south.
right. That's right.
I have to save him, that fool. We
Man,
just
that-
assumed Tim's dead by now.
Yeah, none of you know what's going on with Tim. The last you saw, he ran beyond the fight, and he was behind the line of scrimmage. I probably didn't use that reference right, but
And like most wide receivers, he's probably dead. There's a lot of turnover.
Figurative.
Dangerous
Tim,
business.
Tim, you are up.
Alright. Let's try to grapple hook that guy.
So, what you will need to do,
Yes.
you'll need to permanently affix the grappling hook to Droofy. He's not moving anymore, so he's become a much easier target.
Embed it into his flesh.
He's got bones and shit all over his armor, so there's a lot of places that your hook could catch. You'll need to make a DC 10 dexterity check to throw that hook onto his body and catch it somewhere.
Let's replace one of Tim's arms with a grappling hook arm cannon.
That'd probably help.
Heyo.
Okay. Yeah, you throw that grappling hook, and it catches on like one of the bone skulls on his shoulder, and just firmly hooks there.
Alright.
So now that's your action, but you've now got a rope hanging off of Droofy.
Excellent.
All right. Winter wolves are dead. The frost giants. Droofy took a lot of damage there, and the giant to the side of him looks at him in kind of worry, because he's just he took an arrow, which, you know, arrows to them are like this big, but he still took one right in the neck. And, you know, blast with fire and lightning. He looks at Droofy and questioningly, and Droofy says, "Do not stop! We cannot go back to the Jarl empty-handed! Break down the gates!" And they continue hammering at the gates. The one next
This guy's not the boss.
No, he's talking about some Jarl of his. The frost giant next to Droofy will bring his axe down on the gate. And he will catch, like, the metal of the gate and won't actually do any damage to it.
That's
The
good.
gate's got better armor class than I do?
Gate's got an AC 15.
What?
To actually
It's
do
covered in metal.
any damage to it.
I need to cover myself in that.
About to say, are you covered in metal?
I'm not. I've been
Someone
talking
should
about
have thought of this
all
before, like a suit of metal.
along. Wearing robes like an idiot.
And Droofy will also bring his axe down. And will hit for 25.
Not want to get hit by that bullshit.
Christopher, we gotta talk about your proclivity for rolling 20s.
Yeah. 25.
I think you have some kind of like
So
GM setting where you constantly roll 20s.
I was keeping track, and of the hits to the gate, the last 3 have been 25 damage apiece. Exactly.
Wow.
And that gate, when he hits the gate with that hit, it splinters and cracks, and it is still hanging on, but it is hanging on to the hinges just barely. The gate is looking like it is almost collapsed.
Gatey! No.
Back up to you, Corinne.
All right. Well, Corinne still has her lightning, her witch bolt
Yes.
on both of these guys. So we're just gonna repeat that. I'm trying to remember how to do that.
You can just re-roll
Which
it again,
spell
and we'll just.
repeat?
Yeah, there you go.
And then, but I don't remember. Did that take up a spell slot again, or no? It doesn't, does it? It's just an action.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
As long as you stay concentrating on it, I think it's just your action. Yeah. It's the
Okay.
spell that keeps on giving.
All right, you continue to pour lightning into these two giants. Ogric, what's Ogric doing?
I mean, what else can she do? I mean,
she's only got one ability,
She has-
I think.
she has her crossbow and she has a warhammer, but
Yeah.
you can't use a warhammer. So, which one of these guys has taken more damage?
Droofy now is taking a lot of damage.
Middle guy got the neck, that arrow to the neck.
Oh, that's that one. Yeah. Okay. All right. So she's gonna shoot her crossbow again.
That does not hit.
No, it does not.
that was terrible.
Yep.
Sorry, guy.
Brysus.
All right. Go, Sir Beric. Swing thy mighty maul.
God damn.
All right. Can we invite Sir Barrett to the
Yeah.
adventuring party? Because he's doing a fine job.
Yep.
I take back all the bad things I thought about him.
He bashes him in the shin once again with his maul.
Mm-hmm.
Look how the Giants is ignoring him too.
Yeah.
He's gonna take out that like Achilles heel one of these days. He's going for that tendon right
He's gonna,
there.
like, snap his shin bone.
Mm-hmm. And then Bryce will cast. I'll just do Firebolt.
Ooh!
Wow. Hell of a firebolt.
Yeah, it was.
Alright, firebolt. Singes off a lot of Droofy's beard hair.
Collect that.
Bryce starts jumping up and down and giggling maniacally.
Alright.
Clapping.
Kazin.
Now I'm in melee range.
Now you are in melee range.
Alright, I will join Sir Barrick in walloping Droofy. I don't know if I can position myself to flank him?
You could. He's on.
Or, no! Tim's on the back. Does that count as flanking?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he is behind him.
Yeah!
He is doing stuff back there.
That was my plan all along.
Like, there's one random part where the giant turns for a second, and I'm like, holy shit, that's Tim.
Tim's there.
Dangling off of him like a spider. Alright, so advantage.
Spider Tim.
That shouldn't be. I will slash at him with the side blade.
Alright.
For awful damage.
Way to give him a paper cut.
Yeah.
I do get to blunt end attack him as well.
Okay. For the same
Good
amount of
lord.
damage.
Another
Ow.
paper cut.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, one both times. Okay.
Shit. Does a 15 hit him?
It does.
Oh well.
That's gate armor.
That's right. He's got that
Hey.
gate armor. Okay.
I do
Halfred.
have a mirror image still up. I don't know if we
Yeah.
can mark that token.
I did. Your token has the
Oh,
leaves
God,
on
thank
it.
you. Thank you.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hiccup. Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Offer just mark him. Mark him. Just close your eyes. Breathe. And release the arrow. Says, how? My eyes are closed. Says, just do it.
Alfred's giving him archery lessons.
Let's see. Mark.
He wasn't
Did I hit
ready.
him?
No, you didn't.
Alfred goes. Yeah. Good job.
Good job. Good job. You hit him. Open your eyes now.
We are 1 for 5 on useful NPC allies.
Yeah.
Now Halfrey will take a turn.
Yeah.
Bryces is laughing a lot harder next
Oh,
to
I
Markham.
keep clicking the wrong guy.
Wow, that didn't work anyway.
Hold on.
Oh. Oh, you're gonna use some of your luckness.
Spend 1 luck point,
Okay.
and this lets me what? Roll a d20, right?
Roll an additional d20. You can choose to
Hopefully
So just
it's
roll your
higher.
attack again, basically.
yeah. you just-
Hopefully it's higher than a 3.
hopefully.
Son of a bitch.
Wait, does your halfling luck kick in?
Click it. Let's see.
What's
let's see what it
the
says.
restriction on that?
Yeah, that applies.
Yes!
Yeah.
Thank you.
You reached luckception on that one.
Luck within luck.
All right, another d20.
Surely you can't roll another one.
Surely.
I dare him to.
8 plus
what
my
is-
usual 8,
8,
so
I think.
16.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
That time.
It only took you 3 tries, but you got it.
Yep.
Yeah. Damn it! My Colossus goes off for 1 more damage.
It's
My
11.
Hunter's Mark goes off for another 3 damage.
14.
12.
This is a war of
12.
Oh yeah,
attrition.
14. 14. You're right, 14. 14 damage to Drew.
Yep. Droofy is looking terrible. You nail him again in the throat with your arrow. And now blood is just pouring out of his neck. And he's, ah!
Squirting out of his parotid.
Yep. But he is still up. But not looking great. Tim.
Start climbing.
All right. You can make an acrobatics. What the grappling hook will give you is you can make an acrobatics or an athletics check with advantage.
Can you put the giant in a chokehold?
To
He'll be dead before we can see that, but I can't after he falls. Acrobatics or what?
Or athletics with advantage. All right.
Ooh,
The frost giant.
Sprint up that giant.
good thing I had advantage.
Oh wow.
Frost giant. What was the roll again, Eric? Wasn't athletics? Acrobatics to keep him off.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yep, you were able to scale that giant with your rope. I'm trying to imagine this. You're just like rock climbing up him.
Yeah. Yeah. Like his feet on the giant, just fucking up.
Yep.
Spider team. Spider team. I can see
Now,
my
we
mom
gave
up
you
here.
the thermonuclear charge to set on the giant, correct? Did we already do that? That was the plan, I think. You find
Punch
the
straight through his neck.
you find the weak spot, tuck that in, set the charge, and then jump off.
I'm clear.
Then he like topples into the other giant.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, exactly. Love it when a plan comes together.
All right. The giants are still hammering into the door. The giant next to Droofy will hammer first. All right. He doesn't
Jesus,
do
Christopher.
it. Yeah, well, he doesn't actually hit it. Once again, he strikes some metal in the door. And then Droofy will do the same. Droofy puts his axe through the door, and it explodes inward.
Oh.
And the door is no more.
How big is this door?
It is about 20 feet across and about 15 feet high. It's a gate.
That's a good sized door.
Yeah, it is a full-size gate. And Droofy goes immediately, as soon as the gates broke him down, he goes running into the town.
Oh no.
With Tim attached to him.
We just see Tim's feet dangling behind Droofy.
Wait, do we get opportunity? Me and Barrett get opportunity attacks?
You absolutely, both of you do get opportunity attacks.
Hold
Excellent.
on, Tim.
Swing, Sir Beric, swing.
Just a normal.
Yeah.
Eric, you don't need to because.
Oh no.
We got the Achilles tendon.
Yeah, Beric does smash that shin bone.
God damn, yeah, that was a solid hit.
Yes.
Can I keep Sir Beric?
I know, seriously.
And
I mean,
Droofy-
the nice thing would be to give him a share of the loot, but we're not gonna do that.
That's not gonna happen.
To be
And
honest.
when Droofy goes down, the other giant steps into the gate a little bit, not enough to get a range of you guys. But he looks down at the dead giant and he says, "Droofy's dead. Droofy's dead." And he begins yelling this, just up and down the walls. Droofy is dead. But that is all he is doing.
Do we hear it repeating from the other giants around the
Wait,
walls?
so describe this giant dying in the middle of the fucking city right now. This is gonna be bad.
He doesn't even make it into the city. As he's passing underneath
Oh
the gate,
yeah.
Barrett just with his maul, and Droofy just has taken so much damage and was so single-minded about getting in the city, he didn't even have a chance to do anything. He just fell over, face forward, into the city, into the main walkway, and is just laying there.
I would
Block-
imagine
like,
Sir Beric
it's
is
a
doing
Game of
like a
Thrones.
dance.
What's that?
I would imagine Sir Beric is doing like a, I'm bad, I'm bad, I took down a giant,
That's
I'm
right.
bad.
Huzzah!
What if Tim?
Tim.
Oh. Oh no!
Tim, you're back.
Tim.
Sorry, Tim.
Tim, roll an acrobatics check for me.
You're getting crushed by this giant. Oh no.
You were about halfway up the giant when he fell, and you just go face first into the ground when he falls. So you will take the falling is I believe 1d6 per 10 feet.
That is correct.
So you will take 1d6 damage from just falling with the giant.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Sorry, Tim. Oh no, I feel really bad.
He dusts himself up. Also, Sir Rick is dead. And my work here is done.
Just walks off.
No, just goes to the bar, which is half destroyed now.
At least you didn't fall into the giant butt crack.
Yep.
Oh, that's the bar.
Corinne, it is your turn.
Okay. So Corinne still has
I-
Witch Bolt activated on the other giant, so
Okay. Yeah.
we will roll that again.
All right.
2 damage.
2 damage.
Great. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna use my my empowered spell to re-roll the damage dice for that.
Okay.
So,
Oh yeah, that's a 1d12. That's a ha! All right, it's very nice.
Ooh, nice.
That's an effective use of that. Oh boy, someone's getting shot.
yeah, what is happening? Oh, I guess it is
Yeah,
like
so it is
sort of 4th of
4th
July.
of July weekend right here on the lake, and people are shooting off their fireworks. It's actually a pretty cool show right here. Somebody across the lake over there.
Nice.
All right, and Ogric will also just shoot her crossbow again. I don't know how to change the number of bolts she has, but I'm guessing she has about 5 left now.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Yeah, we've gone through 5 or 6 turns. I think this is the 6th.
Okay,
All right,
so I'll say she's 4 now.
Lands hers as well. Brysus. No. Hi, Eric's mom.
Bryce, this is busy.
Yep.
Well, gotcha.
I can't hear you guys.
There you go.
Okay. Hello.
Ooh, get Eric to let the dogs out.
Bryce's. It's your turn.
Okay. Sorry. I was trying to
Sorry.
get her to let the dogs out. Alright, Sir Barrick. I love you, Sir Barrick. He is a brave mother trucker. He's going right up here. And screaming, "Die, foul demon!" Let's see once again. Ah, dang it.
Not that time.
Nope, he whiffed. Okay, so I guess Bryce just needs to move a little closer. There we go.
Yeah, runs down the walls.
And then my character sheet. There it is.
My roll 20 just froze.
Uh-oh.
And then we will. Are you seriously curled up under my feet? Okay.
Dogs do not like fireworks.
No, they don't. Not in the slightest. All right,
They're
so and he's terrified. He's like, I'm good. I'm down here under the desk. So there's a reason why. Ooh, okay. I am going to use. Oh wait, no, I can't use that. Okay, never mind. Firebolt once again,
Firebolt.
and then I will empower that for re-rolling the damage die.
Okay. Go ahead and reroll that 1d10.
That's a little bit better.
Yep. Okay. Taking some hits. Kazan! Has your roll 20 returned to you?
Not especially.
Your video quality just got considerably worse too. I don't know if that's related, but
Somebody downloading something now?
maybe.
No, I turned your game off.
Yeah, I don't think any of my shit's going off, so.
It's probably whatever you're doing on your iPad. Turn all that off.
Shouldn't be anything on. So I was just
No
checking.
chat. Yeah, no chats, no nothing.
Yeah, it's fucking up. Just do my glaive and blunt attack on the giant, if you would, please.
All right. You run up with Sir Barrick.
Yeah.
Blunt. Your glaive does not hit, but your blunt end strikes him mightily. For 6 damage. All right. Halfred.
Markham is going to close his eyes again.
Come on, Markham, you can do this.
I
Wait,
open
that was-
it.
That was a long sword.
Oh shit.
He slashes the air. There's no one
He
here.
throws his sword.
It didn't work. There
It's
you
regressing.
go. Wow.
Hey!
That's a hell of a hit,
Great
too.
job, Markham. You did it.
Yeah.
Finally hit him.
Yep.
Wait, I thought I hit him last time. Yes, you
You
did.
did, yeah.
I don't remember if I mentioned it, but Hunter's Mark on this new guy.
Okay.
Oh man.
No, living.
Let's get lucky.
Let's get lucky.
That's a roll better. 8 plus 8, 16.
16. That's what you did last time, too. Okay, so you're 11. That Colossus Slayer is something else. 11 plus 7 is 18.
Plus 2.
20?
Yes.
Alright. You put another arrow into a critical vein of a giant. You're good at that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yep. Tim! The giant you were climbing is fallen down.
I'm going to search this giant for any weapons I can use.
Okay. Thank you, weapons you can use. You go through that giant's stuff, and you find his giant great axe.
Giant what?
So that could have gone in a lot of
It'd be
different
weird
directions right
if
there.
it wasn't a giant thing.
A giant great axe that you cannot, or you suspect you cannot even pick up. It is too large. It is as large as you are. You find in a pack on, hanging from his belt, a large net with rocks at the ends of the net that could be thrown, but once again, you don't think you could probably pull that off. The rocks are like that, and there's a whole bunch of them all along the edge of the net.
Okay.
He is also carrying, in his little packs along his belt pouch, you find a series of nice-looking treasures. A silver platter, a large iron bell with a wooden handle, a copper chalice, and a gold locket.
Okay. Tim is just going to rummage through all that stuff. He's going to throw all the treasure behind him. It's not useful.
Okay.
And he's just going to start ripping apart his armor, trying to fashion some kind of weapon from, like, a spike or something from off of there.
Okay.
Don't you have a weapon?
Not a giant weapon.
You have the best weapon of all of us.
You could there are bones and there are chunks of bone that you could break off and use as impromptu weapons. You could,
Okay.
One of the skulls has a tooth. You could impromptu use as a dagger. You could break off the shin bone of some large bear-looking creature that you could use as a club.
Put your fist through his chest, use his rib bones.
Yeah, I'll grab the tooth and the club.
Okay. You take the tooth of some large reptilian-looking creature and the shin bone of what looks like some sort of large bear creature that he was wearing on his armor. You have an array of bone-based weaponry. The frost giant that is left is still looking at the dead Droofy, and he's looking up and down the walls. You guys can't really see what he's looking at, but he continues to yell, "Droofy's dead, I say!" And
Does he sound happy?
No, he sounds scared. He sounds scared, but almost like relieved. And he is going to look down at you all, kind of in fear. And he's going to take a swing at Sir Bear.
No!
Oh, motherfucker. Come on, I got the dupes. Go for me. Go for me.
Make your dupes jump in front of Sir Beric.
I know. Damn it. Come on. Ah, Sir Barrick, you were so awesome.
Sir Beric. Which one is the health one again? The green or the red?
It's different for the NPCs. For you guys, it's the red one. For the NPCs, it's the green one.
He lives!
Holy shit, really?
Yep.
Sir Beric
Alright, we're definitely
had 43
Sir
health.
Barrick.
Now he has 13.
Yep.
Man.
He takes a great axe right in the chest. And the giant starts to sort of stumble. He hits Sir Barrick and sees him not go down, and the giant starts to sort of stumble backwards and back away. And you're both going to get attacks of opportunity on him.
Sir Barrick will roar with anger. Damn it.
So I'm confused about the opportunity attacks. How do you know who gets...
If you're in melee range. If you're within 5 feet of a person and they move out of your... Or if you're in melee range and they move out of it, that triggers an attack. Alright. You guys do 9 damage. And he moves 30 feet away from you guys. It's not accurate on this map, but he is 30 feet away.
Okay.
And he is still just yelling up and down the walls. And he's looking like plaintively up and down the walls, and he's yelling, "Droofy is dead, I say!"
Is he? How injured does he look?
Very. He has taken a lot of hits, and I mean, for a giant. I don't want to compare his life to your guys's, but
yeah.
Corinne.
Okay, so did he move out of my witch bolt range of 30 feet?
No, he did not. He's still within 30 feet of you.
Then we will hit him again.
Okay.
And Ogric will shoot him again.
Okay.
I am getting concerned about all this yelling he's doing. Like, is he calling all these other giants who are
I think he's calling
around the city?
For retreat.
Oh, okay, that's okay.
I'm assuming, well, Droopy was the leader of this gang, and with him dead, I think his buddy is calling for retreat because that guy's dead. I hope. We should still murder him, though.
For sure.
Bryce's.
He fucking killed Beldora.
He did.
But none of that.
Alright, Sir Barrick is going to limp back inside the gates because he's done a good job.
He's taking a hit.
Yeah.
His armor.
One of the dupes high fives him.
Nice.
And I'm like, wait, how did that just happen?
He'll go just to inside the gate where he can see not Droofy. Put his maul down just like up against the wall.
He kind of has to
Reach back
squeeze
behind
past
him.
Droofy's legs to even get in the gate.
He's kind of in between them.
Yeah,
He's just like standing in that general area.
Gotcha.
Away
The Game
from
of
the
Thrones
main
thing,
battle.
The giant dies right in the light.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah. He'll reach across his back and pull out the heavy crossbow and just take aim and miss.
And miss.
Horribly.
Yep.
He's better with them all.
He's a mall guy.
At least that's what he's telling himself to make himself feel better.
Right.
He has issues. His therapist has lots of time with him. And then, I'll just do this again. Damn it!
Also, sails away.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Kazan.
Kazan is going to use... I kind of want to run after him, but that's probably dumb. He's still within 30 feet, I think.
He is within 30 feet, yeah.
I'll use my awakened mind to telepathically send a message that he has fucked with the wrong town. This town is under our protection now. And I will blast him with Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
Whoops, that's my wrong thing.
That's not...
That's Eldritch Blast.
There you go.
And I will knock him another 10 feet backwards.
Okay. Alright. Halfred.
Giant, get further away. Markham and Halfred both step 30 feet closer, or move 30 feet closer. Markham is going to skill. Take aim.
Nope. He's not doing it. Jesus.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Markham
Big ass
pulled out a
fireworks.
shotgun.
Yeah.
Lake people really hate each other.
That's right.
Screams. Meanwhile, Puffer's hitting the shit out of him.
All right, yes. 13 damage. This giant is barely hanging on. He is limping now. Tim,
How far away from the giant am I?
you are approximately 45 feet.
All right, I'm gonna run 30 feet and throw that bone at him.
Okay. Throw the tooth at him. All right.
Oh,
or
the bear calf.
Oh, okay. Roll. I forget what the improvised throwing thing is. Roll a d20 plus your
It's
dexterity modifier.
Dexterity.
Yeah.
All right.
You throw that bear shin and it just immediately drops to the ground.
I forget to let go.
Every dog, yeah, just throw it at the ground in front of your feet. Oops. Okay, the frost giant is going to turn or he's still backing up. He's still actually facing you guys. He's fumbling in his pack, and he looks at Kazan, who just shot him with that blast and knocked him back a little bit. He says, "No! Droofy is dead! We leave now!" And he's going to pull a large net out of his pack and throw it at you, Kazan.
A net. No.
A net. And he rolled a 1 or a 4. So that net just goes. I don't think.
It doesn't hit my AC, so I don't even think I have to roll for
it's
this.
an AC.
Right?
It's an AC hit, yeah.
Okay.
And he runs another 30 feet away from you all.
Do you think attack opportunity from Kazan?
He's already
No.
30 feet away.
Yeah, he was already 30 feet. So now he's
I got the attack the first time he ran.
approximately 60. Corinne,
Decided not to run.
this guy,
Alright.
this guy is now like about 70 feet away from you.
Okay, Agric's gonna shoot with her crossbow.
Good job, Ogric.
Good try, Algric.
It's just more of a close range
Yeah,
shot.
that's right.
Let's see.
There's like one section of the snowbank that has like 18 crossbow bolts stuck in it. Just keep shooting at spot.
Can't use that anymore. I guess my chromatic orb, kind of forgot about that guy. That has a 90-foot range.
Okay.
So we'll do that. A fiery orb.
Fiery orb.
Oh, hold on. Having problems. Oh, there we go. Oh.
You rolled a 2.
Well,
Yep. Fiery orb goes sailing, hits some
Never
snow
mind.
and melts it.
Damn.
Varisis.
Okay. So Beric's gonna give his crossbow a pep talk about how it needs to be like its brother, the Maul. It'll be
Just try closing your
useful.
eyes.
That's how for
No,
He
no,
will
Markham-
take
I mean,
Halford's advice.
Markham does
His,
that.
his Maul and his
Yeah.
crossbow have to be ladies, right? There's no way they're brothers.
Yeah. Well, He's gonna take Halford's advice and close his eyes and just see what happens.
God, I'm gonna get shot in the back of the head.
Only if I fail horribly.
You did
There you
it.
go.
Yeah,
Let's see his
crossbow.
arrow. He'll see the arrow hit and he'll pat his crossbow like, good crossbow.
Good
Markham
job.
yells, "Great work, Sir Barrick."
The bear feel back. What have you hit, Markham?
And yourself?
And then for myself, I'll just do that.
Ooh.
Nice. All right, you've been hitting with those firebolts. All right, you hit him with that firebolts. He is barely clinging to life.
Oh man, can we kill him before he runs away?
Kazan.
Out of spells, and I
he's
can't
still-
run up to his range.
He's
so
still, by the way, during this whole thing, just yelling Droofy's dead over
Yeah.
and over again.
we at this point we've pretty much figured out he's retreating, but we're still
We're
just
winners.
trying to down him
Need
for some reason. Yeah,
vengeance.
yeah.
Squished a lot of people.
I will
Vengeance.
reach out and try to blast him again.
All right, how does your Eldritch Blast kill this giant?
Fling it out forcefully and try to hit him in a leg as he's running, so that when he runs, his leg just flips out from under him and he just crashes face first into the ground.
All right. And he falls and just doesn't even twitch, just doesn't get up. All right. And with that, you all begin to hear the yell that this giant was doing. Droofy is dead. I just keep expecting to
Eric
see.
soon will be.
I keep expecting to see one of the fireworks just fly into frame in Eric's Skype. You hear.
I'm trying to mute my mic, but I can't because they just
Yeah,
appear.
it's
I'm like,
just-
"Oh, I'm not fast enough."
You hear up and down the walls, either direction, you hear giant yells. Droofy's dead! Droofy's dead! And you
Droofy
hear-
is dead?
Droofy is dead?
All these giants sound the same.
And
Droof is dead, guys.
Hey, Droof is dead.
And you see from you guys are standing on the walls. You see directly to your east over here. This giant
Another one.
begins
Oh
running
god.
in the distance. Begins running away, and you hear lots of commotion from inside the city. But it looks as though the giants are retreating.
Can we
Quick,
tell
kill him so we can harvest his bones.
I think we have plenty of dead giants for harvesting bones.
Giant bones.
Did any of them actually make it in the city besides Droopy?
No. The others during that time were throwing rocks over the gates, and the town militia and were manning the walls just like you guys were at various other points along the walls. So there were other battles going on that were for the most part stalemates. The giants weren't approaching, just throwing boulders over the walls indiscriminately. They weren't even really aiming at the defenders.
Mm.
Yeah, and with that...
That was a hell of a combat. Jesus.
Yes, it was. That took one whole session if you count that it was the end of last session and the
Yes,
beginning of
I
this
was gonna
one.
say that's probably the single longest combat I've ever been involved in.
Yep. Congratulations.
Jesus.
I never attacked.
Did you never attack?
Achievement unlocked. I don't know what the hell he was doing.
He was doing all sorts of stuff.
Well, technically, you threw the bone thing at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just throw a bone at the ground.
Take that ground. That was a distraction.
That's right. The best kind. As you guys see the giants leaving, Markham turns to you and says, "I have to. The southwest gate is defended. I have to get to the town hall to see about the rest of our citizens."
You just don't want us making fun of how bad you shoot a crossbow.
Shut up! I've never had to shoot a crossbow at giants before.
We know.
Come find me later after all this is cooled off. We'll talk. And Markham leaves, and Ogric, seeing him leave, she's coming down from the tower, and seeing him leave, she says, "Well, I think I should go with him. I probably need to help him do something.
Probably.
I'll see you all later too." And the two of them head towards the town center.
Kazan's gonna sprint towards the temple.
Okay.
Karina's gonna come over here and pick up all of this treasure that Tim just left behind, like
Okay.
a locket and a chalice.
Yes.
And...
So, oh, it was actually. So I lied to you actually a second ago.
Yes.
No, I didn't. Never mind.
Oh,
That was an emotional roller coaster.
it was.
Um,
Can we trust our DM?
is he lying?
Kazan writes down in his journal.
Yeah. Day 57.
DM screwed me once again.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Rolled
Your
another
DM is untrustworthy.
Yeah. There were things that. Yeah. So what Tim threw behind him were a large iron bell with a wooden handle. And you can write all these down in your inventory if you want. A copper chalice with silver filigree.
Ooh.
What is that?
I don't know. I think filigree is like people have drawn with like molten metal, like little artistry lines.
Yep. The design on the cup.
Yeah. And a gold locket with a portrait of a beautiful elven woman. None of these look like giant things. They all look like human-sized things. But he had them stashed away in his pouches.
I forgot one of them because I was trying to remember. It was an iron bell, a golden locket, and
the other one?
chalice. Was it chalice?
Yeah, a copper chalice with
Copper
with silver filigree. Yes.
Can I take the horns off of his helmet?
So, okay, you're looking at his helmet, Tim. Droofy's
Tim's about
helmet.
to rip it in two.
The other thing
Pauses.
that I forgot to mention that Droofy carries on him is his ivory horn that he blew when he signaled the giants to attack. That was strapped to his side, and it is a very large, like very heavy ivory horn, but it looks rather nice.
Ooh. Maybe if someone had a bag of holding, we could carry it.
Maybe. I think that's you.
It is me. Tim, would you like to carry that in my bag of holding?
Okay.
If it's large.
Tim, you're looking at Droofy's helmet. The helmet itself is pretty ugly. It's like cast iron. It's like a cast iron helmet, very shoddily made, but studded into the lining of the helmet are 14 immaculate-looking pearls. What you so at first you think there are 15 pearls, but when you get in close, the one in the very front looks a little different. It looks just like a kind of like a polished white stone, and it feels like it might be magical.
Oh boy.
You suspect that with a little bit of effort, you could pry these stones out of this iron helmet.
Okay.
How many
I'm
stones
going
are there?
to rip the horns off the helmet,
Okay, you can do that.
strap those to my back, and toss the helmet behind me.
Okay. So now there is a hornless helmet with pearls and a magic stone on it, laying in the town center.
Princess is gonna come up and take a look at that helmet as she watched him throw it away.
So wait, Tim, so just so I understand what's going on right now, you have large horns attached to your back?
Yes, in a cross fashion, so I can look so badass.
Okay. Okay. Excellent. All right. You suspect they are the tusks of some sea creature, fashioned into horns for a helmet, and yes, they look badass strapped to your back in an X fashion.
Wait, so how heavy are those? So can you just carry those on his back?
They've been hollowed out.
Oh,
They're
okay.
like you would see with like a bullhorn helmet, where like the actual insides aren't really there anymore. They're not terribly heavy. The iron part of the helmet was the heavy part, and Tim just tossed that.
Yep, I'm chiseling all the pearls out.
All right. So yeah, if you're working on that, there are 14 pearls on there and 1 stone that is magical.
Okay. Do I have a feeling of what those magical properties are be? Would I need to do like an Arcana check?
You could do an Arcana check right now. You'd find out for yourself if you long rested or short rested with the item and studied it.
Okay, I'll do an Arcana check in the meantime.
Okay.
We'll try to do an Arcana check.
You know it's magical, but you would have to actually rest with the item to actually figure out its identity and properties.
Okay, I'm gonna tuck the stone into like a pocket.
Okay.
Different from the pearls.
Kazan, you have run to the temple.
Yes.
Beldora is unconscious on a mat in there. She is being tended by a priest.
Is she alive?
Yes. She was dying. We have spared her from going fully.
Kazan lights up a cigarette. Is she alive?
But she will live. She will be in a bad condition for some time.
Crippled?
Perhaps.
I'm gonna just calmly put my arm on his shoulder and just kind of nod and try to thank him, but I'm like out of breath and panting and worried.
Okay.
Roll for lasting injury.
And Kazan mentions that we think the giants have pulled back from the town.
That is good. I will send some of my brothers to the town center. I suspect if any aid is needed, it will be there. Unless you require aid somewhere else.
I don't think Kazan knows about Sirak, so he doesn't. He can mention that Sir Barrick was really injured. I guess he's like one of the defenders was gravely wounded, so he might be stopping by probably.
Okay. Yes, if he is able to travel here himself, please ask him to stop by. We will tend him as best we can.
How does health insurance work in D&D? These guys are these guys paid for?
I have not asked.
I
have not asked that question myself. I intended to bring that up with Sheriff Southwell at some point. We saved this woman's life, and we will do what we can for the civilians. But the cost of the supplies for that treatment alone, we will see. We wish to help as much as we can.
Kazan mentions we can probably donate some money if needed, or set up a town fund and townsfolk can all pitch in.
That is a good idea. Perhaps I will bring that up to the sheriff. Yeah, so Corinne, you grabbed a bunch of the loot. Tim grabbed some horns.
We didn't loot the other ones.
That's true. Halfred, you want to go see what the other ones are carrying? You haven't been doing anything during this period.
Oh, I see how it is.
I just don't know what
Ranger.
you've been doing.
You go to loot this one.
That one. Okay. On that one, you find.
$1 million.
I will go ahead and just copy and paste all this stuff for you.
This giant was
Like a
randomly
retired rich.
rich. We never see Alfred again.
You find a whalebone statuette carved to look like a longboat. It's about 2 feet long. It's pretty big.
Wait, that's awesome.
A giant-sized whalebone comb.
That's also awesome.
A pair of whalebone dice. And a giant-sized carving knife, which is about the size of a short sword. To your.
So it's bigger than Halfred.
Yeah, exactly.
This was the giant that Tim wanted to loot.
Yeah, all the bones.
You had combs and knives and dice, bro.
So the dice are just regular sized.
No, they're giant size. They're like this. They're
Cool.
yeah, they're probably about a foot in diameter.
Can the carving knife be wielded like a weapon?
They can be wielded like a short sword, but it looks like a carving knife.
Wouldn't it be like a great sword to us, even if it was a giant carving knife?
It's not a big It'd be like one of the whittling knives,
Okay.
like almost like pocket knife size.
Yeah, pocket knife. Okay.
I'm not sure what to do with these things. Oh.
The whalebone stuff looks like. I mean, it looks nice.
Rather,
It looks sellable. They look
I'll take the
antique.
comb. I'll take the comb and the dice,
Okay.
and then I'll drag the longbow and the knife back because those are too big for me.
It's true. Yeah, you have to actually drag those back. Maybe Corinne will let you shove them into her bag of holding.
They don't have any actual money on them?
Oh, they do not. They do not have any money on them.
Of course, everyone can see Hopper coming back with the knife and the longbow, so
Yeah.
they want to
Come
say
on,
anything. I'm not sure what to do with these items, but I'll donate it to the town.
Yeah, they're gonna have to rebuild. So at
Yeah,
least the front
obviously.
gate.
Need the statue of a longboat.
The only
This town has
person,
been particularly good to us.
the only person still with you all is Sir Barrick.
Mm-hmm.
He says,
He needs to go to the hospital.
yes, I'm not feeling so well myself. I took his armor has like a giant dent in it.
He survived.
He was a fucking champ, man. Holy crap.
Thank you. He looks to Brysus. Says, Madam, I intend to leave town first thing in the morrow. If I could have a word with you all before I do so.
Bryce will replace her hood, just kind of letting it show only like the bottom half of her face, and then she'll just accompany Sir Barrick to the hospital to give him the information she promised.
Okay. And while you give him that information, he tells you, he says, I intended to hunt the weevil myself, but after this attack, I fear I must return to my order and give word of what happened here. You see, Knights of our order are free to seek injustice where we find it, but I believe that these giant attacks take precedence over a Zentarum spymaster, unfortunately for my previous quarry. If you would like to take up the cause, madam, and I believe that you would, For I believe you have interest in putting this weevil down as much as I do. I will tell you that the last lead I had on him was in a town called Xantharl's Keep. I believe he had been spotted passing through there. If you wish to hunt him down, I would suggest that is where you start.
The Weevil and I have unfinished business.
Indeed, I believe you do. And
He kicks ass and gives us actionable intel. This guy's great.
that is a quest.
Is that an actual quest?
That is a quest.
Hey!
Ba-ba-dum. I don't know what the quest sound is.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Xantharl's Keep.
Uh,
Can he give us directions to this place?
He does. I can show it to you on your map. I will take you guys to the map briefly.
me and the Weevil got some unfinished business.
So you guys are currently...
Oh, geez, this is the big map.
Yes. Here in Brin Shander. I'm going to draw a... So if you wanted to go to Xantharl's Keep, path would be down this way, through Luskin, through Mirbar, and then down to Xantharl's Keep.
Oh, shit.
That's a traveling path.
We still have that flying castle, right? Jeez. Okay.
I'll return you to Bryn Shander. But yes, that is where he believes. He bids you adieu, Bryces. He says, I do hope we meet again, madam. I hope under better circumstances in regards to both the giant threat and the Zentarum threat. I wish you good luck in both regards.
Do we know where his order is stationed out of?
You could ask him.
What is his order?
You could ask him that too. Our order is a new, relatively new one, founded less than a year ago, to be quite frank. The Order of the Right Hand operates out of the Desserin Valley.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Ask him who founded the order.
Who founded the order?
Well, our commander founded the order, Lord Kalinar. With the intention of seeking out all injustices wherever we find them.
Yep, that sounds familiar.
Y'all are followers of Tyr.
I intend to return to him now, in fact, and report on these giant dealings. Perhaps he will order further action. We shall see.
As Sir Barrett walks away towards the hospital, Bryces will just lean over and just give him like a little hint of Zentarum activity in the Desserin Valley to keep him interested in hunting them later.
Okay.
Like a secret place that he could probably find a bunch of them at one time, but would not look like it's that type of thing.
Okay.
Like, here's a safe house.
Great.
Wait, so are you Zentara? What's going on here?
Just as an aside.
All right. He heads into the house of the Triad to seek medical attention.
I don't tell him how to find the safe houses. I just tell him where he can find one.
Giving him to wet his beak.
Indeed. All right, let's take a quick break. We will come back and deal with more of the aftermath of this siege.
Good Lord.
I need ice cream. pictures look awesome, Chris. Your pictures look awesome, by the way. My favorite was how you captioned every one of your photos. I was here. I liked your panoramas too. Those were awesome. Oh my god. There were some awesome places this time. Mm-hmm.
All right, I believe we are back. So, you guys have now been left alone at the gate. There's a lot of activity throughout the town. People sort of still scared, but trying to clean up. And you, if you were to walk around the town, you'd see a lot of those right at the inside edge of the walls. You'd see a lot of the boulders that the frost giants were throwing that have destroyed some homes and shops. It seems rather indiscriminate. The boulders are just sort of scattered. None of them made it very far into the inner part of the city. They're all pretty much just along the outer edge. At this point, with things calming down, you could go back to the town center and see about what the sheriff and Ogric are doing, or you could just go back to the inn and hang out. You guys are...
I don't think we ever looked at the third giant or dealt with Surak yet.
There
sure.
isn't much of Surak to deal with, though.
Probably not.
You go and look
We
at
should
Surak.
probably look at his body at least.
Yeah, you go and look at Surak's body. There isn't a whole lot left of it. It's been mushed pretty good.
Alfred exclaims, "What happened?"
None of us know except for Tim.
He leaves as an open-ended question.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just fell off of him.
He came this way.
The other giant has on him... I can roll for these. He has... he has a giant-sized drinking horn, a cauldron.
You have a rollable macro for that, don't you?
I do, yes. Items in a giant's bag. And he has a silver platter engraved with a leaf pattern. You suspect those first two things are probably not worth anything.
Damn it.
In
You guys
terms
have
of,
the worst dumb loot ever.
in terms of selling things. So, I don't know, I think I told you guys this before, but frost giants are generally known as raiders, sort of in the Viking style.
Yeah.
They get most of their treasure and stuff by raiding villages or homes and stealing it from other people. So all this stuff that you're seeing is more than likely stuff that has been pilfered from homesteads elsewhere.
Halfred at least check Sirek's body. Did Sirek have anything on him?
Nothing of interest he had.
Did Sir Beric not care at all about Sirek not coming back?
I forgot about that. He probably would care if you told him. He lost track of his
were
buddy.
So grievous.
Yeah, exactly. He had to go get healed up. He forgot about his buddy. He had a short sword. He had a collection of darts.
A collection.
And he had 24 silver and 8 copper on his body.
I'm sorry, but Alfred is not cutthroat.
He's not comfortable with.
We probably don't need to loot him now.
It's all covered in blood and gut.
Yeah, you'd have to like.
Yeah.
Tim, ironically, has no problem looting him, but chooses not to.
He doesn't care.
I forgot my other character's name. I apologize.
Yeah, it's all that is there, though.
Alright. At some point, we should mention to Sir Beric that we found what we think is Sirek's body smushed in the snow.
I'll assume you dropped by at some point
Yeah.
and told Sir Beric that.
At least found a lesson.
Yeah, he took the news. He was upset, but not too upset.
He's high on morphine. He's
He's
not gonna get too upset.
he was kind of like, oh, poor boy. He was a good young man.
2 days from retirement.
Yep.
Oh, it's even sadder now.
Yeah, I guess we'll. None of us actually got injured, right?
Nope.
Just me.
Oh yeah, the ground.
Not bad.
All right, so Beldora's still unconscious.
She is. The priest told you that if you come by tomorrow, she'd likely be conscious and able to talk to you then.
Okay, I guess we'll go check on the town hall.
All right. You guys go to the town hall, and you see a lot. By the time you guys get there, you see a lot of people dispersing already, just going back to their homes, and that's what the sheriff is sort of trying to instruct them to do. Some of them are more scared than others and don't want to leave the town hall, and he's just sort of talking to them individually and explaining what's happened. When he sees you all, who? It was Halfred. He approaches Halfred, and he goes to shake your hand, Halfred. Says, It was brave of you all to stand side by side with us on that wall. These giants were no laughing matter, surely. I appreciate all your help. Now, though, I have a request for more help. You see, we,
Wait, so it's a good thing we're here now, because I think before he was kind of anxious about us being in this town.
As it happens, it's a very good thing you're all here now. You see, before I was able to dispatch my own men to take care of problems out in the 10 Towns area at my discretion. With this giant attack, however, I already know of 3 of my men that have perished in this attack. I don't want to send any more of my men out right now. I have problems that need to be dealt with. As it happens, there is a large for the 10 Towns area anyway, recompense for people that are labeled Defenders of the 10 Towns. It's a fairly high honor up here in the north. And I believe you 5 have already worked your way towards that title itself. However, it requires to be given the title and the fiduciary reward that goes along with the title. It requires recordable instances of you defending 10 Towns. I just so happen to have 2 problems that I need dealt with. If you all would care to partake.
Why can't your own men do it?
I don't want to send my men out now, you see. I've already lost 3 of them, and I
Because
have...
we're expendable.
Yeah.
Basically,
we're
you're saying
expendable?
we're expendable.
I mean, it's part of the job description, yeah.
Listen, to be honest with you, my men are good town guards. But they're not hunters.
We're badasses.
They're good fighters, but they're not hunters.
Badass.
I've got
That's right.
hunters.
Look at this guy. He's got giant fucking frost giant horns strapped to his back.
Those are
I'm not gonna
badass.
tell-
So badass.
Are you gonna tell him it looks stupid? Hell no. Because he looks too badass.
You know how your men get better, right? You send them out for experience.
Listen, if these giants decide to come back, I need all my men here. I'm just not comfortable sending anyone out of town that's not experienced going out of town. I'll get right down to brass tacks. The title of Defender of 10 Towns comes with a fiduciary reward of 200 gold apiece. That should be enough to motivate you.
Throw
Make it
in market
11.
is- throw in market is
mercenaries.
all the shots.
Foreign mercenaries.
Alright, we're interested. What you got?
I want 20% discount buying merchandise from any of the towns within 10 towns.
Yeah, does this come with a membership card?
Actually, the title of Defender of 10 Towns does come with free stay.
Free steaks?
Perhaps you'd have to ask. A free inn. Free. What do you call
You
it?
get it in?
Lodging. Free lodging. That's the word I'm looking for.
Free room and board.
Free room and board at any of the 10 Towns area.
Free continental breakfast. Free HBO. Free Willy.
Even more enticing. Free parking.
That's right.
I need Wi-Fi at my place.
Tim here needs a big spot to park.
He gives you a quest. He tells you, I've got 2 things that I need dealt with.
Leeches, biatches.
In Caer Denival, people are telling me that the ice itself is consuming anyone who tries to cross their path. I don't understand it. My intention was to send men out to investigate, but I'm hoping you
die.
can do it. Hopefully not. And then in Lonelywood, I have straight up missing people, which can't go.
Straight up missing.
By the way,
Were they lonely people?
Perhaps. Where do they come from? I don't know.
they're missing in Murder Forest. Oh no.
Are they so lonely they might just go out and never come back?
Perhaps. I don't know the people in Lonelywood that well.
Are they missing from natural causes?
That's what I'm hoping you'll be able to figure out. Bring me back any kind of evidence that you've taken care of each of these problems, and I'll pay you, and I'll give you the title.
Oh, we gotta do that first? Damn, dude, we just defended your town.
For real. How are we gonna
Well,
get
I'd
a
say
free stay at Carnival?
He pulls out some parchment out of his pack, and he scribbles some words on it. And he
Great, we got like a hall pass.
And he shoves it at you, and he says, like, this will serve as a temporary free lodging at any of the 10 towns for the next 3 weeks.
Here, pin it to Tim's chest or something so we can keep up with it.
There's the stapler.
Yeah, clunk, clunk.
This is how the
Tim,
coupon
you're supposed
was
to
born.
say ouch.
Ouch.
I presume he's pointing these places out on our map.
I will show you, yeah.
So this isn't a smaller map, I take it, right?
Yes, this is in the 10 towns area.
All right, so we'll be doing these ones next.
You all are at Brin Shander right now.
Sir 2B says they went missing between Murder Forest and Cannibal Plains. It's not looking good for them. Oh, it's not.
I'll draw lines again.
Right next to Suicide Creek.
Denival is I.
You need to switch the map.
Oh, I didn't switch you guys. Yeah.
Still staring at Brin Shander. Just let us look at the map for now. See, I'm tired of that Brin Shander map.
So you guys are here in Brin Shander. Denival is here.
Wait, you need to move our D&D icon in.
Oh yeah. Denival is over here on I. And Lonelywood
It's me.
is E. Up here.
Okay. What's the scale on this map? How?
Each of the squares is 2 miles.
Okay.
So Lonelywood's probably about a 12-mile journey.
Wait, there's a town like 2 miles away from this town?
Yeah, 4 miles.
4 mile? Wow, okay.
It's a collection of fishing villages for the most part.
Okay. And this is supposed to be the biggest one of the area, right?
Yeah, by far the biggest.
Okay.
It's the only one with It's the only one that's not like a village.
Okay. The most well fortified, and it got attacked.
That's right.
Well, they were looking for a ring.
Oh, I forgot to move it. There we go.
What can we find out about this ring?
Oh, Chris, did you switch us back to the?
I just did. I forgot when we
Okay.
came back from break.
Damn it!
There was nothing
Thank
terribly.
you, thank you, Zytek. You're switching.
Yeah, did take some second. So he tells you, yeah, take care of those, and he will pay you with money and a title. Corinne, as you all are, I don't know if you guys want to. There's not really a whole lot for you to help with. You could jump in and try to assuage people's fears, but the sheriff, for the most part, is telling people to go back to their homes, sort of just directing people to go about their business and trying to shore up people to do repairs, that sort of thing.
Yeah, we're probably pretty tired from this battle.
Probably.
I mean, we could help get rid of the giant, but we also spent all day fighting these things.
Yeah. Corinne, as you guys are leaving, Ogrek sort of grabs your sleeve. She says, You were mighty fine up there. I gotta say, throwing out all sorts of magics like I never seen before.
Yeah, thanks. You should really work on your crossbow skills.
She gets real disheartened looking.
Aw, that's
Oh,
she's like level 1. Come on.
I suppose you're right. I haven't done a whole lot of
She
practice.
abandons her job as a guard and goes to work.
She's gonna go to Lonelywood now and disappear.
Oh, no.
Never heard from again.
That's how everyone ends up in Lonelywood.
Uh,
Well, yeah, I'm sure with some practice and experience. What the crap was that? You will make a fine marksman.
well,
Is that better?
I tell you, after today and your words of inspiration, I intend to practice my little heart out. I will. I'll become the best marksman this town ever saw.
All right, settle down there.
But I want to tell you, so far, as far as I know, you guys have been fighting giants all along the Sword Coast. Cloud giants down in Nightstone, and now frost giants up here in the north. I heard something that I hope that might be of use to you.
Oh, really? What's that?
Well, I got a cousin, you see, who is passing through the Yartar area. He sells things, and he has a friend, right?
Who has a dog?
That he met up with there, who said that passing through Golden Fields, he met a merchant, and that merchant had set up shop in Golden Fields, you see, and he said that a legendary giant-slaying adventurer had taken up residence right there in Golden Fields. And I figure that if you all are going to be going and fighting giants and such, that might be a good person to visit if you get a chance.
That's pretty goddamn far. From what I remember on the big map, that's even farther than the other place. Cytek says you literally gave Augrek inspiration.
Yep.
Now she has advantage on the next one.
I will take you to the map and show you.
That's the southern end of the.
I will show
campaign.
you, yeah, just how far it is. You guys are here.
South of Barge, right in.
Golden Fields is down here.
Yep. Holy crap.
Dang.
That's closer to Nightstone where we fucking were.
Yep.
If only we'd known about this person. Wow.
And that.
Well, thanks for the intel.
No problem. I hope it turns out to
She
be
just
true.
heard about this.
That's right. Yeah.
From her cousin's friend's merchant.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Something.
Okay. Gotcha.
Second cousin brother-in-law.
This seems like the most flimsiest piece of information. Oh, it's a quest.
It's a quest.
Oh, man.
All right.
Just
Then.
lousy with quests now.
Yeah.
Denela was this adventurer's name. I'd never heard that name myself, but I understand she slew a bunch of giants back in the day.
I guess that could be useful.
This is the most unreliable piece of
It's not great.
heard it from a cousin, from a friend, from a traveling merchant.
Nathan.
It's probably not even Golden Fields.
Maybe we could ask every important NPC we meet if they know about this too.
Yeah.
Just ask, are you Denela?
Do you know what
Don't ask that. I'm the third person. Yes, finally.
Yeah, you guys leaving the town hall. There are people sort of going back about their business. You all can return to the inn.
The inn that we almost got murdered in.
Yeah.
From the town gates we almost got murdered in.
Call this Murder Town from now on.
Yep.
Murder Town. And yeah, the day has passed between the giant fights and You all talking
So do
to
I
the
get to
sheriff?
learn about my shiny stone then?
Yeah.
You do. Okay, so yeah, so you guys hunker
We're all
down.
long resting.
Yeah, long rest at the inn.
Spell slots.
Yeah, restore your spell slots. And Brysus, the stone is a luck stone.
Yeah.
While it is on your person, you have a +1 bonus to ability checks and saving throws.
Wow.
Excellent.
Lucky.
It's so lucky.
Really good, yeah. Straight up +1 to all ability checks. Does that include attack rolls and everything?
No, that's ability. Well, that's a good question. Actually, I thought.
I mean,
it was.
Oh, like rolling for.
I think it's just like skills.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Let me check.
Or no. I think that's just like your strength, dexterity, constitution.
Ability checks and saving throws. I think that's your core abilities. Yeah, strength, dexterity,
Okay.
and your saving throws for those.
Okay, that's really good.
Yeah.
Before we went to sleep, I set an alarm.
Okay.
And I don't
We
mean,
block our fucking doors too.
I don't mean to wake up, but
Yeah, you set that alarm. That alarm pings in your mind if you're within my pings you.
I'm going to do that. A mind alarm.
Mind alarm. Okay. You sleep through the night soundly. Your alarm does not go off.
Oh no, we slept too long.
You slept through the alarm.
We're late.
And morning comes.
Assuming nothing happens to us in the morning, I'm gonna go straight to the temple.
Okay.
Unless you had something scripted to happen to us in the morning.
No, yeah, okay. Yeah, the morning comes. You wake up. You just put on your clothes and jet out immediately. You go to the temple. She's still on a pallet. She's still asleep, but the priest tells you that she can be awoken. She's rested now. She should be all right. And you wake her up
Gently.
gently. She says, "Did we win?"
Well, we're talking, so yes. You did good out there.
Thanks. I don't think I did anything. I remember the fight starting and a rock coming at my face. And that's the last I remember.
It's all right. The giants pulled back. We were able to hold the gates. In fact, the leader is probably starting to stink up the joint at the entrance right now. They did destroy the gate, but we managed to down them right when they reached the entrance, so the damage was minimized. Other than yourself and Sir Barrick's friend.
I didn't know him.
That's probably as good as eulogy as he's going to get.
Sir Barrick's friend.
Let's be honest. We're all just gonna stay in a circle and say, I didn't know him.
I didn't, yeah. Just good. That's good to hear.
He had a name, therefore he was an important NPC. That's all we know.
Thwip.
Do you have a quest for us, Meldora?
Thwip will.
See.
Thwip will need to hear about this.
I know you're recovering from your injuries, but yeah, we need to still follow up on this.
Of course, you still have Mother's Ledger, right?
Yep. Yes.
Excellent. You go ahead, and I'll send word to him through my sending stones that you're coming.
Can we not just talk to him through the sending stones?
They send messages. It's not really two-way. He can send a message back, but it'll take some time. It's not really a good way to have a conversation. And I assume it's on your way out of 10 towns anyway.
Where? Oh, where is he? Is he in the town? Sorry, I missed where Thwip is.
He's in Hundlestone. I figured Mother would have told you that.
We never met your mother.
I thought you all were there for the. I thought you all defended Nightstone from the Cloud Giants. That's what everyone's been saying.
I know. Well, you know how these rumors get started. We defended Nightstone from goblin looters and Zentarum mercenaries and assassins.
I think we defended against giants. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, the public can think that, but I'm being clear with my buddy Beltora here.
I don't want them taking this discount away from us.
This discount's too important.
I need my hero status.
Of course. Thwip is in Hundlestone.
Okay.
It's not far from here. A few days, at most. Which Hundlestone is...
I see, yeah, we're still on the map. Hooray, that one is actually close.
It's actually on the way.
It's actually on the way.
Well, the two that the sheriff gave us were close, too.
Yeah, those we should probably do next, I guess, assuming we're going to stay in the 10 Towns area. Everything else tells us to get the hell out of here. We're gonna get this, like, Defender of 10 Towns title and then have to leave this region and not be able to use our sweet 10% discount, whatever the fuck it gives us.
Whatever, it gives us 200 gold a pop.
That's true. That's some...
We could always vacation.
There you go. the reward is a timeshare in 10 Towns.
Pretty much.
And her quest...
Wait, we need to get this reward written down in writing.
We got that little hall pass. We stapled it to Tim's chest.
I don't want to come back, and then he's like gone, dead.
The sheriff passed away of natural causes.
In Lonelywood.
AKA Lonelywood. Yeah. That's what the parents tell the kids when the dog dies. Oh, he went to a farm in Lonely Woods. Possible Harper Alliance is the reward. Whip iron.
It's not much of a reward.
Yeah, I think the reward is just information. Now the stupid ledger's burning a hole in my pocket. Alright, I asked if she's gonna be okay.
I'm feeling better already. I think as soon as this priest will let me, I'm gonna head back home and send word that you all are coming.
Can she tell us anything about the trail between here and Hundlestone? Is this a safe route, a dangerous route?
It was a safe route until about a month ago when the guide started telling people not to leave the trail because there were Yetis. But I heard that's not an issue anymore.
Kazan stands up straight and just stares off into the distance and just grunts.
Can she tell us about the person we're supposed to be looking for?
He scratches his claw scars like absently.
What were you saying, Heather?
Can she tell us about the person we're actually supposed to be looking for? We know his name, but we don't know what he looks like, or...
Oh, she says, he's easy to find. He's a little rock gnome who operates a clockwork shop out of Hundlestone. Everyone should know him there.
Oh, okay. Because, she was not, like... She made us feel like idiots trying to look around for her.
I'm not...
So this guy actually has, like, another identity or something.
No one knows any of us are Harpers, but...
Okay.
We all try to get information in our own ways. I pretend to be a homeless person, or I tend fires for people around town, and I listen to what they're saying, and that's how I get my information. Thwip runs a shop.
Business. All right. Goodbye, clocks there. Is there anything she can tell us about the other areas that we need to go to in the 10 Towns? The one the sheriff gave us?
Sure. Get back to the 10 times.
What's the best way to get to Lonelywood and the other one?
She says, if you're going to Lonelywood, I would go up north to Targos.
That's C?
Yes. And then follow the path that goes around the lake.
To Tourmaline?
Indeed. It'll pass right through. I mean, the path should take you straight through both towns without you even really needing to stop if you don't want to. None of the other 9 towns are much of anything. Collections of huts and people who fish. That's about it. Couple inns scattered amongst them.
And what was the other one?
It was Caradinival.
Okay.
She says, well, if you're going to Caradinival, head southwest down the east way, and then it'll branch to the northwest, and that path will take you directly there. I wouldn't advise going straight through the snowbanks. I'd suggest sticking to the roads. I mean, they took care of the Yetis on the caravan trail, or someone did.
There were only 2, I guess, if that was all of them.
Yeah, but I still wouldn't suggest walking around the snowbanks unattended anyway.
Roads are good.
So this is where the road branches right here.
Is Caradinival another town?
It is. It's
okay.
It's got an inn and doesn't have any shops, just an inn and a bunch of homes. It's another fishing village like all the rest of them.
All right. Are there any supplies we need to buy here? Because it sounds like these other towns are not going to have all the facilities.
You guys can go back to the marketplace and get whatever you need. There's what was it called? Rendarl's Emporium, where they sell all sorts of just adventuring, hunting supplies.
Is there a way to rent a mode of transportation up here?
Oh, yeah. That's a good question.
She says...
Is there a bus system between towns?
You could try to rent some horses, I suppose. Let's see if I can find the shops. Let's see. There is a stable in town. There we go. That's what we're looking for. A stable in town. You can... I'm actually not sure how much horses cost. Stables. Riding horses to buy are 75 gold. If you were looking to head out around 10 towns and return the horses when you were done, they would charge you 5 gold a day.
That's better. Are there any, like a caravan that, yeah, goes between towns or something that we can just hop on the back of a truck? Back of a donkey cart. It's not that long, right? These are pretty...
It is, yeah.
4 miles to...
Most of them you can do in a day, just on foot.
Okay. I thought it was further than that. Never mind then.
Yeah, if you took the... Yeah, because it's 4 miles to the town up here, and then 6 miles to that town. So 10 miles total to get us to D.
which you could absolutely do. And what was walking speed again? 20 miles a day?
I think it's 20. It's actually a little more than that, I think.
Yeah.
Assuming normal conditions, which if you're on a
Right.
road should be normal.
Yeah. Yeah, so both of these you can make it in, but between sun up and sunset. You won't have to actually camp or anything on the way
Yeah.
there.
Well, you could always just stay in it. If we do the top one, you could make it to Tourmaline and maybe just camp there and then start in the morning in Lonely Wood if we cared. Otherwise, it'd be like midday.
Yeah.
Though the woods aren't even that big. This is 6 miles by 2 miles. That's not terribly big.
Yeah.
We're getting close to the end of the session, but do we want to decide at least where we're going to go next?
Yeah, I mean, you guys have the two
Preference?
in 10 towns. You have the two spots. The I is where there were reports of ice eating horses. Of anyone who tried to travel through, and E up in Lonelywood is where people are going missing.
Do Lonelywood first since it's closer?
I was thinking of that. Is there a route between D and I you can take, or do we have to go all the way around?
There is a rough path between D and I. There is a path.
Okay.
I say E. Go to Lonelywood first.
Yeah.
I agree. And the ice eating horses.
Sounds pretty bad. That's not what I should do.
All right. You guys set off for Lonelywood. You make it to Targos in a couple hours. How many miles is that? You probably make it like...
It's probably 1 hour.
Yeah, it's probably a little more than an hour or so. It's not much of a village. There is an inn. There's an inn in most of these little villages that are probably 2 or 3 room places. But you can just sort of pass through without any real trouble. You continue on. To Tourmaline. And yeah, it is about midday when you get to Tourmaline. You guys could just push through and go straight to Lonelywood if you wanted to. Not even stopping.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
You push along the path.
Nothing of interest in these places?
No one approaches you. They just seem to be shipping little fishing villages. People are out on canoes in the lake. The lake along the edges is completely frozen, but out in the middle you can see little fishing boats. But yeah, there's nothing that would probably interest you guys in either one of these little villages. You arrive at Lonelywood and head into town, and it's pretty much the same thing. You see people fishing.
Wait, Lonelywood is a town?
Yes. Lonelywood is another village.
Oh. Oh, okay. That was the name of the forest. Huh.
It's also the name of the forest. It is the Lonelywood is the woods, and Lonelywood is the name of the town, the village at the edge of the woods.
I hate this area.
It is. I mean, if you look at the picture down here in the circle, there's not much to it. It's about 8 or 9 houses. There is an inn. There are some docks with some fishing boats.
Jeez.
You guys would probably just head straight for the inn because there's nothing else really of interest around here, and it's getting to be evening at this point.
And it's free.
Okay.
And it's free.
Yeah.
You go into the inn, and I assume you present your free lodging papers.
Halford is so excited to present those lodging papers.
Here, look.
He wants his gift basket.
The old man sort of looks, old, wrinkled, fat old man looks at the piece of paper, grumbles a bit. Yeah, all right. You all...
Right, Halford
Official 10 towns business.
does feel a little bad because this guy's probably not getting compensated.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not.
The higher
he
ups, you get free stay, but they don't have a plan to pay him back.
He says...
Compensation is protection for this town and helping them out.
And he does, when you present him with the papers, he says, I assume you all are here about the folks going missing.
You're a quick one, you are.
Well, no one comes into town for any reason, really, that we don't know, and you come in here with official papers.
Certainly not for the compassionate, kind innkeeper here. And you're... No, don't say that.
We don't know much about what's actually going on. We just... Old Davin, he went missing, God, must have been 3 weeks ago now.
3 weeks?
But he was a weird one. No one really minded that he went missing. His sons went out looking for him a few times, but he was very strange. That's not what concerned us. What concerned us was the other folks that started going out about a week ago. First it was Rebecca. She didn't have any business out in the woods at all. Barely more than a teenager. She was seeing one of the boys, you see, but...
When you say seeing...
Dating, you know, like young folk do.
Uh-huh.
Let it go.
I don't know what young folk do. But she went missing about a week ago. And then another local hunter, he went missing a few days
Supposed to report
ago.
these things after like 24 hours, people. The clock is ticking.
Sometimes
Chances of finding them alive at this point.
we sent word. I don't know if it was 24 hours after she went missing. Listen,
I got around to it, didn't I?
But it's been a week since anybody's been done anything about it.
He's not even the one who sent the word. Someone else sent word back to Brin Shander. I don't know. Someone must have sent word at some point. I don't know.
This is some corrupt small town bullshit going on in this town.
I don't know what's going on. I'm just telling you what I know.
Tell us about the guy Rebecca's seeing.
No. Go back to the missing people. Focus.
Well, I figured that the guy Rebecca's seeing would know where she went.
Says, yeah.
Could interview him.
Well, you'll probably see them both in a second.
Seeing two guys?
No, the brothers. The brothers of the first guy who went missing.
Oh.
Their names are Alder and Brola. Alder is the one that the girl was seeing. The crazy guys, kids, they are. They come in here to drink most nights. You'll probably see them in a bit.
Wait, so the dad went missing, and then the girlfriend was missing?
went missing.
That's right.
That doesn't seem peculiar to you.
Was there anyone else?
I don't know.
Just those two?
Another local hunter. went missing.
Oh yeah.
So there's 3 folks,
John Murderface.
3 folks missing total.
So they just like
Disappeared.
when was the last time, like, where were they seen? Were they seen in the woods and then they disappeared, or we don't know?
So,
Dredged the lake.
Alec, the weird guy, the father of the 2 boys, he went out. He used to go out in the woods all the time. He did all sorts of weird stuff. I don't even know.
Wait.
He would. The rumor was he was into some freaky shit. I don't know. I don't know what he did out there.
That might be important.
That explains where Rebecca went.
Freaky like
Oh.
go out there to smoke pot, or freaky like he was summoning demons?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. What I hear.
So,
It was smoking pot with
smoking
demons.
demons.
That sounds awesome. That guy's metal as hell.
I heard he was interested in magics, but he used to go on crazy rants about stuff, and he would go out in the woods for days on end.
Stupid liberals.
That was about 3 weeks ago. He disappeared. No one really noticed for a long time, to be honest. He used to go out in the woods and disappear for a few days. It wasn't unusual. But then Rebecca, everyone noticed when Rebecca went missing, pretty immediately.
Was she pretty?
She was all right. Local girl.
But she was loose.
Whoa.
Fancy
Reese.
That's why we noticed it.
Look, this village doesn't have a whole lot of women folk, right?
Oh boy. I can't allow the conversation to keep going this direction.
Plain as the day was long and wide as the canyons.
There you go. Maybe Older got jealous and in the woods.
We're projecting a little bit here.
Maybe this is a murder case.
Yeah, his pot-smoking demon buddy needed a female companion.
We're already putting together a profile. Alfred's just making notes like pot smoking, missing slut, like all these terrible things that have no basis in reality.
I deduce.
This case is almost solved.
Was Colonel Mustard?
We'll meet her parents later, and they'll tell us like she was the perfect child who always went to church and had the halo and everything like that, and we'll feel bad about calling her a slut.
So you're a slutty daughter. Oh.
How slutty was she?
Top shaming this person we've never met.
Yeah, let's stop and talk about the ramifications of slut shaming. All right, let's all.
The old man says, I can't speak to her morals one way or the other. While you guys have been talking to the tavern owner, 2 boys have walked in.
2 more people go missing.
One looks to be in mid-20s. One is an older teenager. And they sort of see you all, and they kind of get hesitant, and they approach the tavern owner, and they say, "Can we get some drinks?"
We're like the FBI rolling in town.
A little bit. Who are you all? This is the 20-something talking.
How do we want to play this?
We're looking for sluts.
We were. Kazin's gonna puff out his chest. We
just
are.
moved here.
He's getting ready to see this, and then Alfred's just jumping. Kazin's like, oh god. looking to buy some property.
We're tired of the Brin Shander life, the city life.
I hear the woods are a nice place to go.
In fact, we hear some people never come back from the woods. What do you have to say about that?
It's a good place to store bodies.
The two boys get kind of quiet and they say, "Oh, I see. You're here looking for the people who've gone missing."
Whoa,
We're
who
here
said
for
anything
property.
about people
We're
going
looking for property.
missing? Aha! Come on, boy.
Its case closed.
Let's go.
The innkeeper pipes in and says, "That's right. These folks are investigating the missing people, apparently."
They were asked to see our badges.
Well, you guys gave them the 10
Nah,
towns
that's
business
true, yeah.
pass. The older boy says, "Oh, you are? Good. He introduces himself as... I just had their names. Their names are so unimportant. As Brola.
Yeah.
His name is Brola. He introduces his younger brother, Alder.
Alder.
Aldebrola.
Alder and Brola, yeah. Says, "Good. I'm hoping someone can find Father. Listen, we can help you all." Well,
Wait, your dad's a pot-smoking demon guy?
the
Oh, he hangs out with pot smoking demons.
No, we don't know. This is all conjecture. We put together a profile. If you can help fill in some blanks. What color hair did he have? Oh, a Satanist, you say?
Oh man, we have really jumped the ship at this point.
Yep.
the older boy says,
Kazan's just happy we're not fighting giants today.
"That's right. Says, we can
Too soon.
lead you to where we last saw Father. That could be helpful, right? We've been out in the woods looking, but we're not trackers of any kind, really. We know where he was." And the younger boy speaks up and he says, "We know where Rebecca was too. Last time I saw her, anyway."
Why
Are they together?
Yeah, why were they out there?
Father was... The older boy glanced at his younger brother. He said, "Father was not well. He had voices in his head, I think. I don't know. But he used to spend a lot of time out in the woods. But he never hurt anybody. As for Rebecca," and he points to his younger brother. The younger brother says, I don't know what happened to Rebecca. We were out in the woods, spending some time just in nature, you know. And
Yeah, dude.
Studying biology.
and we were camping out there, and next morning she was just gone. The tent flap was open, and she had, I guess, stepped out, but she just had disappeared. I don't know where she went.
When's the last time you were
Can I-
looking for her?
Can I roll insight real quick? Make sure this guy act like he's fairly truthful so far.
Sure. As far as you can tell, he is telling the truth.
Great. Glad I'm proficient in insight.
You roll a 2. Great.
Oh, the
Yep.
insights.
Yeah, as far as you guys can tell, he's
Bryce just stares into his soul.
Bryce, you can spot a liar a mile away.
Oh yeah.
And this kid is telling a tale. You're not entirely sure what you can't tell, like, what he feels about it or anything, but he is just making stuff up when he's talking about the tent and being out in the woods with his girlfriend and her disappearing like that.
Halford says, "I believe you completely."
Yeah. He turns to us as the most truthful man I've ever witnessed. Kevin's like, "I concur. We have to help this man."
Lead us to where you last saw Rebecca.
So, I'd like to,
Bryce is gonna call a team meeting.
nah. I'm just gonna cast thaumaturgy, make my eyes glow real bright, and tell him he better start telling us the truth before I get really mad. Because what he's spewing, not flying.
What?
Ooh.
Oh. Roll a.
Not my friend Alder here.
Roll an intimidation check.
Ooh. Give her advantage. Use
Yeah,
thaumaturgy.
you've got with advantage.
Sweet.
Scary demonness.
This town is gonna fucking chase us out with pitchforks now.
He. Hold on a second. Let me roll.
I embrace my inner demon when I need to.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. No, that's not how I want to do that. Okay. He gets really scared of you, and he says like, I don't know what happened.
Yes, you do.
I've got to go, and he goes to just leave. He starts walking out.
Oh,
grab his arm.
Yeah.
What's that?
Nope, grab his arm.
We all grab his arm.
As a hive mind. Somebody just like bodily block the door.
Oh, I'm gonna
Yeah,
do that.
Yeah,
There
I
you
grabbed
go.
his arm.
Corinne is blocking the door. Okay.
We're gonna shut this shit down right now.
Mm-hmm.
He says, I don't know. Leave me alone. I don't know what happened. Stop it.
Has he
The
been...
older brother says, listen, you guys need to leave my brother alone. He's been under enough stress.
He needs to tell us what actually happened to the girl.
Like you want us to help you find the missing people. We need to know exactly what all happened, and we need the truth, or else this one is going to. He says something. You know what? He does it in his mind. He does the mind thing, and he says, or this one will let loose on you, and she can do fire things with her eyes. I don't know. She shoots
Fine.
lasers out of her eyes. They don't know. They're small town folk. They've probably never even seen a tiefling.
Yeah, probably not. They probably have never seen a tiefling or a dragonborn, so
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or halfling.
or
Or whatever the fuck Tim is.
Yeah.
None of us have ever seen a Tim.
No one has.
Nope.
Everyone just gets used to it.
So I'm just gonna get my face like a little bit closer to the kid and tell him, look, we're not the law, we're not working for the sheriff, we're just trying to figure out what happened. And either you can tell me, or I will make you tell me.
You want to go to jail? You want to go home?
The older brother.
Take your pick. Do you want mom to beat your butt, or do you want to go to jail?
The older brother Brola steps in and he says, "Listen, can I talk to my brother privately just for a second?
No.
I can get him to talk to you. Just give me a minute with him."
Okay, wait. Let's let him do this. But does anybody have a thing that can make us listen in to this conversation?
No.
I have silence.
I can deafen the guy.
All right, all of those things would stop the conversation. We just want to listen into the conversation.
I can turn invisible and get real close to them, but they
That
might
could work.
notice.
There you go.
They might notice if I suddenly disappear. Also,
Well,
is
you
my
just have to go to the bathroom or something, and you're gone.
okay? That sounds good. Is my camera not working? My Skype is being weird.
It just clicked off. Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, y'all can still hear me. I can still hear you. But I
Yeah.
can't see anyone. Yeah. Okay. So, fellas, hey, just so you know, I gotta go to the ladies' room. So,
That is in fact a lady over there.
see you later. This is shocking news to them. that this is a lady. All right, I'll leave. I'll walk out. No, I guess I won't walk out the door. I'll walk to I don't know what this room looks like.
You walk
Wherever
into
I
the
can.
closet, and you're just gone. That's not the best.
The restroom? Oh, okay.
All right, I'll cast invisibility.
We're just
On
like,
myself.
all right, we'll let you guys chat, and we'll walk over to another part of the bar or something.
Oh wait,
Okay.
hold on. Concentration again. Does that mean I can't move?
No, you can move.
You move.
If you take.
Just means you
Okay,
can't-
I just can't cast anything. Okay,
Okay.
and then I'll just follow them wherever they.
He'll just go. Okay. He pulls the older brother pulls the younger brother into a corner of the room. You just quietly just walk near them, and they don't notice you at all, being invisible. And you hear the younger brother. Elder says, "Prola, Prola, I'm scared. These people, they're tougher looking than anyone else who's gone looking." The older brother says, "This, we'll figure something out. Father will take care of this. We take them out there, and Father will take care of them. That's it. Okay?"
Fuckers, yep. He's got some sacrifice shit going on.
Pot smoking demons.
The younger brother says, I don't know how much longer I can do this. What's gonna happen? We can't keep doing this." The older brother says, "It won't. Father will get tired of it eventually. Just a little while longer, I'm sure." "Okay, the older brother says, tell them you saw something take her, and we'll lead them to it. Something like that, okay? Okay, I'll do it." And they come back to you.
Okay.
The younger boy says, "I'm sorry I lied. I did see her. She got taken by some demon or something. I don't know what it was."
Can I reroll insight to see?
I mean, he's
Bryce is-
lying, but you can...
Yeah, Bryce just really doesn't trust us now.
Okay. Yeah, roll insight.
Watch, I'm gonna critically fail at this time.
Yeah, but you already know he's lying. You know everything he's
Yep.
saying is a lie.
True.
Maybe you'll detect that he's lying about lying.
So maybe we should just let these guys take us out there so we find out where their dad is.
I think exactly that. I think we should play along, but we need to obviously be ready for the trap. The dad is behind it, Mr. Crazy Guy, out in the woods. He's got something set up, and they are taking people, which means the sons are implicit in whatever's going down.
Probably complicit.
Complicit, thank you. Hasn't got an 8 intelligence. They magicked him away. How can we prepare for... I mean, the sons aren't prepared for an ambush because they weren't expecting... Well, they said other people came looking for them too.
If we make it out there in less than an hour, Corin can still be invisible.
That's true.
That's an idea. Yep, I like that idea. Alright, boys. Let's
She had some digestive issues. We're just gonna let her stay here in the inn. She was not feeling well.
our friend will stay here and wait for us to come back, and if we don't come back in a timely manner, our friend will come looking.
The older boy says, It's getting late in the day. We shouldn't go out in the woods tonight. We should all rest up and head out first thing in the morning."
No, we do not want them to prepare.
Nope. We're gonna go now.
The older boy glances at the younger one.
We gotta go right now. It's already been too long. They've been missing too long. We need to get this taken care of. We got other things on our agenda.
Each day that a missing person goes missing is just.
Are you not concerned for your missing father and girlfriend?
Of course we are.
Then let's go.
We can't sleep on this.
We all have
Let's
torches. We're good.
Yeah.
We're not afraid of the dark.
Well, it's not dark, but
It'll
Yeah.
be dark by the time we get there.
That's fine. Let's go.
Okay. Let's go.
Don't worry. We'll be able to see.
Okay, the boys grab some torches for themselves. Corinne, you're still invisible following the group. Is that what's happening?
Yep.
Okay. And the 7 of you head out into the woods. And that is where we will call it for tonight.
Nice.
Pop, pop, pop.
Yep. We will pick it back up tomorrow or next week with the exciting conclusion of this
Experience.
This
for
month.
guidance.
Like
So-
I'm actually invisible because you guys can't see me.
So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys. You guys long rested after the last fight.
Yep.
So we're gonna go ahead and start the next session with this. But let me give you the experience first. So you guys killed 3 frost giants. They're worth
Yeah.
3,900 XP apiece.
Oof. Damn. Okay.
You killed two
Two
winter.
wolflings.
You killed 2 winter wolves, which are worth 700 apiece.
Okay.
And that is it. That is what you killed.
Okay. That's 13,100 divided by 5.
Get experience for killing Thorak.
No. That giant got
Equals-
experience before he died.
Alright, so we got 2,620 XP apiece plus our 4,015 that we currently
I
have.
have 44.95.
Yeah, you had 44.95 before.
I never got 10. Plus 44.95 makes us at 7,115.
What was that? 7,115.
115. That's level 5.
That's level 5.
Oh,
So,
boy.
for next time, we will assume that you guys leveled up during your long rest before you took off for this town. So we will begin next Friday's session. That's right. You're a tribal hero.
It's true.
she,
There.
she just mentions that every once in a while. Did you know I'm a tribal hero?
Yeah. You're supposed to be invisible.
Like a voice.
Who said
out
that?
of the-
Yeah. Sorry.
So for next time, prepare for level 5. We will spend the first few minutes of next session leveling up.
That's a big power jump too.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
All right.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you to Eric, Heather, Reese, Rochelle, and Raymond. I am Chris. We are here doing D&D 5th Edition Storm King's Thunder every week. We will see you next time.
Stay loose.
Daily.
And fancy free.
Bye.
Don't do drugs.